don't want to take our college students for granted. We don't want to take our middle-aged partners for granted. We don't want to take our seniors for granted. We want to reach out to every single Marylander across this state so they know that they too can achieve the dream. And we can do so much better than what we're doing. Businesses are struggling. People are unemployed. We're facing one of the hardest shortfalls in terms of our financial positioning than we ever have. 33% of our jobs have left our state since 2000. 1.4 million Marylanders call another state their home from 2000 to 2010, taking with them $5.5 billion in revenues. We're the wealthiest, third wealthiest state in the nation, yet we continue to pay aggressive and obnoxious taxes that increase year after year after year. Why in the world would you want to run for Maryland, run for governor in a state like Maryland? And I tell them all the same thing. When I consider the founding fathers and the dream they had for this country, a dream that was deeply embedded in life and liberty and in the pursuit of happiness. When I consider the dream as articulated by Dr. King, that one day his children would not be judged by their skin's color or the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And how both those dreams are both so significantly tied together. And then I consider where we are in Maryland. Unemployment in Baltimore City is 11.4%. 10,000 closed businesses in Baltimore City alone. Schools that continue to struggle as we throw more and more money at a problem that must be seen not just as a waste of money, but not the fair concentration of dollars and cents where it should go to the classroom and to the teachers. When I consider how partisan politics and professional politicians continue to segregate our vote and separate us one from another, in everyday issues where we need to talk about and be concerned about where we're going, the foolishness, even that I hear right now on the other side of the aisle with the other two candidates running for governor currently arguing over skin color. As if the joblessness in our state is not enough. Energy issues for us to discuss and debate is not enough. Transportation issues in our state is not enough. Education issues in our state is not enough. But they can find the time to disagree and discuss who's black enough and who's not. We are in a terrible state, ladies and gentlemen. And the more I consider where we are, the more I know that we can absolutely do better. So I'm talking to a construction worker in Baltimore City today, who walks over to me and says, I'm just looking for someone to help me make more money and prosper in this state. And he said, I don't need government to do it. I just want more opportunity. He looked at me and he said, Charles, in 4 years, my business has not been able to give me a pay increase. And he said something wonderfully refreshing. He said, I don't blame the business. We're just taxed too much in this state. I looked at him and I said, you know what? Although you haven't received an increase in the past 4 years, your governor has. Our state government continues to grow. And those are your tax dollars that are providing the funding for it. How in the world can we look each other in the face and not have real conversation about real issues that are taking our state in the wrong direction? If we don't stop allowing partisan politics and full-time politicians, we got to stop them from separating us with their language, with their outright lies, and just stand up to some facts that Maryland's going in the wrong direction. So we're going to run a campaign about achieving a dream. Achieving a dream, achieving a dream. What kind of dream? A dream of Maryland that continues to prosper because we'll bring more business back to our state. A dream of Maryland that helps to deal with regulation to bring it down so our businesses can start hiring more and more employees. We call this a focus on employees, not employers. We want to put people back to work. We want a dream of Maryland that allows their parents and their students to have school choice and provide for them tax incentives if they choose to send their children to private school the same way other states are doing it right now. We want want to dream of a state, Maryland, that does not allow its government to grow faster than the cost of living by passing a true taxpayer's bill of rights that says by law that your state government cannot grow faster than everyday people's income.